Hello everyone, my room is a mess, but today I am going to talk about Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chopsky. I'm not a fan of this cover actually. I feel like it has had. Oh, there's this book with the blue and white hard copy. That is amazing. I love that one. Anyway, so Perks of Being a Wallflower is a coming to age novel written by Stephen Chopsky. And if you've ever wanted to be in someone's head, I would highly suggest this book. So basically, it is a series of letters. See, like they write the date and whatever thoughts Charlie, our protagonist, has, and ends it with "Love always, Charlie." Right? And Charlie is like the sweetest boy ever. He's also very curious, observant, introverted, a little insecure, and he's gone through a lot really. He writes these letters when we first start reading this book. He's entering sophomore year, and he's anonymously writing this to someone. And towards the end, when the book finishes, he's finishing that one year. He's finishing his sophomore year, and we get to know who he has been writing to. Honestly, I think that part was a bit underwhelming because it is what kept us hooked throughout, right? Who is he writing these letters to? So I expected a bit more. Other than that, it was beautiful. All the other characters were beautiful, and I would say a lot of people would be able to relate to them because these characters, right? They went through they went through different teenage experiences. This book should actually come with trigger warnings. I think almost every trigger warning would have been covered by different characters in this book, honestly. And a teenager reading it will definitely be able to relate to someone or the other. I don't think, I think the movie did one part good. There's this particular quote. I'll put the quote there. So, that quote, the way they said it in the movie, it is, I would say, the most famous quote from this book. And the way they said it in the movie was better than the way they had approached it in the book. I personally felt that way. And a lot of the things, it was really well done in the movie. The book was also well written, like the vulnerability and fear of the characters was so well portrayed. And I would definitely recommend this to someone who wants an emotional read or who's into psychology, maybe because it explores the mind of a kid, right, of a child. Yes, and my favorite part of the book is this poem. Is this poem about suicide that Charlie reads out. The poem starts out very innocent, but then it ends in a very devastating way. The book also ends like that, but then that poem specifically, I go back and read it sometimes because I loved it so much. Yeah. Well, that's my thoughts on The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chopsky. Thank you for listening.